Hello, fellow explorers. Are you ready to dive into the world of Nobel Prizes? We have a burning question for you. Which countries boast the most Nobel laureates? And where does Canada fit into this intellectual landscape? Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll have all the answers. Let's start with the countries that have produced the most Nobel laureates in history, starting from the 10th spot, where the Netherlands and Austria share the position with 22 Nobel laureates each. These nations have contributed significantly to the advancement of science, literature, peace, and economics in remarkable ways. 10. Netherlands. This low-lying country in Western Europe has 22 Nobel laureates, including Jacobus Henricus van 't Hoff, who won the first Nobel Prize in chemistry for his work on chemical dynamics and osmotic pressure. The Netherlands is also home to Christian Eijkman, who discovered the cause of beriberi, Jan Tinbergen, who developed the first macroeconomic models, and Gerard T. Hooft, who elucidated the quantum structure of electroweak interactions. 10. Austria. This landlocked country in Central Europe also boasts 22 Nobel laureates, including Erwin Schrödinger, who formulated the famous wave equation in physics that describes how quantum particles behave. Other notable Austrian laureates are Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, and Elfriede Jelinek, a controversial novelist and playwright. 9. Switzerland. This small but prosperous country in the heart of Europe has 27 Nobel Prizes, ranking fourth in the world in terms of laureates per capita. Switzerland boasts of Nobel laureates in various fields, such as physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and peace. Some of the most notable Swiss Nobelists are Albert Einstein, who developed the theory of relativity, Paul Karrer, who elucidated the structure of vitamin A, Werner Arber, who discovered restriction enzymes, Hermann Hesse, who wrote novels exploring the themes of spirituality and self-knowledge, and Henry Dunant, who founded the Red Cross and initiated the Geneva Conventions. Switzerland is also a leader in scientific research and innovation, hosting institutions such as CERN and ETH Zurich. 8. Canada. Our beloved country ranks 8th in the world with 28 Nobel laureates, with notable figures like Lester B. Pearson, who won the Peace Prize for his role in resolving the Suez Canal crisis and creating the United Nations peacekeeping force. Canada also boasts laureates in fields such as chemistry, physics, medicine, economics, and literature, such as Alice Munro, who is widely regarded as one of the greatest short story writers of all time. One of the most celebrated Canadian Nobelists is Frederick Banting, who co-discovered insulin and its therapeutic potential for diabetes patients. Banting shared his Nobel Prize in Physiology, or Medicine, with John MacLeod in 1923, and also shared his award money with his colleague Charles Best. Banting was the youngest Nobel laureate in the area of physiology/medicine at the age of 32, and was knighted by King George V in 1934. 7. Japan. The island nation of Japan has 29 Nobel laureates, including Akira Yoshino, who invented the lithium-ion battery that powers most of our electronic devices today. Japan is also known for its excellence in literature, with laureates such as Yasunari Kawabata, who wrote exquisite novels that capture the essence of Japanese culture, and Kenzaburo Oi, who explored the themes of social and political issues, personal and collective memory, and nuclear weapons. 6. Russia/Soviet Union. The largest country in the world by area has 32 Nobel Prizes, with influential figures like Andrei Sakharov, who was a physicist and a human rights activist who spoke out against the Soviet regime and advocated for democracy and disarmament. Russia also produced some of the greatest writers in history, such as Leo Tolstoy, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Anton Chekhov, and Boris Pasternak. 5. Sweden. The birthplace of the Nobel Prize has 33 Nobel laureates, including Alfred Nobel himself, who established the prize with his fortune from inventing dynamite. Sweden also has Nobel laureates in various fields, such as Linus Pauling, who won 2 Nobel Prizes in chemistry and peace, Konrad Lorenz, who won the Nobel Prize in physiology or medicine for his studies on animal behavior, and Tomas Tranströmer, who won the Nobel Prize in literature for his poetry that explores the relationship between our inner and outer worlds. Sweden is also a leader in scientific research and innovation, hosting institutions such as the Karolinska Institute, which awards the Nobel Prize in physiology or medicine every year, and the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences, which awards the Nobel Prizes in physics and chemistry. 4. France. The country of romance and culture has 72 Nobel Prizes, including 2 for Marie Curie, who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, and the only person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different sciences, physics and chemistry. She discovered radioactivity and isolated new elements such as polonium and radium. France also boasts laureates in literature, peace, economics, and medicine, such as Jean-Paul Sartre, Albert Camus, Alexis Carrel, and Louis Pasteur. 3. Germany. The economic powerhouse of Europe has 114 laureates, including Albert Einstein, again, who was born in Germany but later renounced his citizenship. Germany is also home to Hermann Hesse, a novelist and poet who explored the themes of spirituality and individuality. Hesse was also a German-born Swiss citizen who received the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1946. Max Planck, who founded quantum theory, Otto Hahn, who discovered nuclear fission, and Werner Heisenberg, who formulated the uncertainty principle. 2. United Kingdom. The former colonial empire ranks second in the world with 137 Nobel Prizes, featuring Winston Churchill, who won the Literature Prize for his speeches and writings that inspired millions during World War II, Alexander Fleming, who discovered penicillin, the first antibiotic that saved countless lives from infections, James Watson, who co-discovered the structure of DNA, the molecule of life, and John Nash, who developed game theory, a mathematical framework for analyzing strategic interactions. 1. United States. Leading the world with 403 Nobel Prizes, the United States is a powerhouse of intellectual achievement. The U.S. has produced laureates in every category of the Nobel Prize, with some of the most prominent names being Martin Luther King Jr., who won the Peace Prize for his nonviolent campaign for civil rights, Bob Dylan, who won the Literature Prize for his poetic expressions in music, Robert A. Millikan, who measured the charge of the electron, and Barack Obama, who won the Peace Prize for his efforts to strengthen international diplomacy and cooperation. Wow, that was quite a journey. We hope you learned something new and interesting about the Nobel Prizes and the countries that have contributed to human knowledge and progress. If you're enjoying this journey, remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to stay updated with our latest discoveries.